Joy to the World. The words of the hymn are by English writer Isaac Watts, based on Psalms 96 and 98 and Genesis chapter 3. The song was first published in 1719 in Watts's collection, The Psalms of David, imitated in the language of the New Testament and applied to the Christian state and worship. The paraphrase is Watts's Christological interpretation. Consequently, he does not emphasize with equal weight the various themes of Psalm 98. In first and second stanzas, Watts writes of heaven and earth rejoicing at the coming of the King. An interlude that depends more on Watts's interpretation than the psalm text, stanza 3 speaks of Christ's blessings and extending victoriously over the realm of sin. The cheerful repetition of the non-psalm phrase, far as the curse is found, has caused this stanza to be omitted from some hymnals. But the line makes joyful sense when understood from the New Testament eyes through which Watts interprets the psalm. Stanza 4 celebrates Christ's rule over the nations. The nations are called to celebrate because God's faithfulness to the house of Israel has brought salvation to the world. Watts's 1719 preface says the verses are fitted to the tunes of the old psalm book and includes the instruction, sing all entitled common meter. In the late 18th century, Joy to the World was printed with music several times, but the tunes were unrelated to the one commonly used today. The tune used today is from an 1848 edition by Lowell Mason for the National Psalmist. Mason was by that time an accomplished and well-known composer and arranger, having composed tunes such as Bethany, which was used for the hymn Nearer My God to Thee. Mason's 1848 publication of the current tune was the fourth version to have been published. The first, published in his 1836 book, Occasional Psalm and Hymn Tunes, featured the present-day tune in a different arrangement, with the present-day lyrics, the first such publication to do so. The name of this tune was given as Antioch and was attributed as being from Handel. A very similar arrangement of the tune to today's arrangement, and also with the present-day lyrics, was published in Mason's 1839 book, The Modern Psalmist. It was also titled Antioch and attributed to Handel. Musically, the first four notes of Joy to the World are the same as the first four notes in the chorus Lift Up Your Heads from Handel's Messiah, and in the third line the same as found in another Messiah piece, the Arioso, Comfort Ye. Consequently, and with Mason's attribution to Handel, there has long been speculation over how much part Handel's Messiah had in Joy to the World. It is known Mason was a great admirer and scholar of Handel's music, and had in fact became president of the Boston Handel and Haydn Society in 1827, and was also the editor for them. However, resemblances between Messiah and Joy to the World have been dismissed as chance resemblance by Handel scholars today. Moreover, several tombs have been found from the early 1830s closely resembles that of Antioch, the earliest of which was published in 1832 under the title Comfort, possibly as a nod to Handel's Comfort Ye. This would make it at least 4 years older than Mason's first publication of Antioch. Other publications from the early 1930s further suggest the tune may have been from some time before Mason published his arrangement. Thomas Hawkes published the Comfort tune in 1833 in his collection of tunes. In it, the attribution was given simply as author unknown, suggesting it may have been older. A 1986 article by John Wilson also showed Antioch's close resemblance to an 1833 publication of Comfort and its associated Wesley hymn, O Joyful Sound. A version by the Trinity Choir was very popular in 1911. As of the late 20th century, Joy to the World was the most published Christmas hymn in North America.